We interrupt your regularly scheduled browsing with this special edition of Dinosaur Update. The Kyoto brothers have been working on some new dinosaurs. They are almost ready to make their debut. So here's Eric with a preview.
We're here just north of Los Angeles at the Kyoto brothers' brand new shop where they're putting the finishing touches on, well, Charlie, what is this?
You know what? This is our latest dinosaur character. He's the older brother of Duncan, the dinosaur that's operating in Santa Barbara Zoo.
And this is a T-Rex.
Yeah, adolescent.
How young do you think?
You know what? I don't know exactly what I should, but the lifespan of a T-Rex I'm not aware of, but you know, this would represent a 15, 16-year-old adult human.
Teenager, yeah. But you do research before you build these things, don't you?
You know what? There's extensive research. We look at the old movies for the fun and the character, and we look at the latest museum facts and the dinosaur videos, you know, that we have, and we give a mix, the best of both worlds, fantasy and reality.
Charlie, what's this material?
Well, this is interesting. What it is it's a modified spandex. What we've done is we've made a series of molds, and we actually stencil a scale pattern on, and it becomes part of the spandex. So it's flexible and light, yet, what we found out, it's UV resistant, and it's going on its 4th year up in Santa Barbara, so it's color fast and very strong fabric.
Tell me about the scale pattern. What kind of reference do you use when you make a dinosaur?
Well, you know, we did the research, and you know, we looked at the petrified, you know, skins that they found in the museum, and it was very tiny reptilian scales. We look at contemporary lizards, and we sort of gave them the best of both worlds. We like our dinosaurs scaly, not with feathers at this point, so we made them, you know, terrible lizards, and you know, so we gave them a size pattern of not too large scales, but you know, a good variation between tiny ones and medium-sized scales. It has a very realistic reptilian feel.
Charlie, this is one of those walk-around suits, right?
Yes, it is.
You've seen those things where there's a guy inside the dinosaur suit walking around, but this one's pretty high-tech, isn't it?
It is. There's a lot of technology in him. It's like an airplane cockpit in there. We have a monitor with a little camera, pinhole camera right in the nose here, so that you can look, the operator can look inside, and there's a little TV so he can see exactly what the dinosaur is seeing, and he can, you know, come in close contact with the patrons of the zoo. It's full control, head and neck and arms. The thing can even wave hello, because we have a little lever for waving hello. The actors, the performers' legs are visible, which sort of takes the edge off of it, because what's very frightening to a 3-year-old or a 5-year-old, when they see legs, they just start laughing. So, you know, but it doesn't ruin the illusion for them. Yeah. If we conceal the performer in 100%, it might be too frightening for the little kids, and actually for older people too. It might be too real.
Pretty cool. Well, can we get Edward in here and maybe show this thing off?
You know what? That's a great idea. I'd like to show you, what this baby does.
Cool, cool. Hey, Edward! Oh, here comes the man now. Edward!
Eric, how are you?
Edward Kyoto. And you're the guy who goes inside this, at least to demonstrate here in the shop.
Yeah, I'm going to give a little check out the sound system, make sure the internal mechanisms are working.
Let's take this guy for a spin.
Sound system, hold the up.
Yeah!
Here comes the fun part, climbing in.
How dark is it in there?
Actually, we've got a little work light in here that gives us just enough light to see what you're doing, see where the controllers are. It's pretty comfy in here. When I power it up, the monitor comes on and there's a lot of light. So here it goes. The first thing you can see is he'll start blinking immediately.
Oh my goodness. You know what's amazing is once this thing starts moving and the eyes are blinking, the jaw's going, the neck is bending, we hear it, it's come alive. It's come alive! Oh, and thank you, Edward. just swear at me?
Or belched.
So this is your Parasaur.
Yes, that's what we call it for short. So what you're seeing here is the neck controller.
Right.
It's called like a double parallelogram. So there's a set of handles down here. Whatever the performer does down here, the head goes in the opposite direction. So it's really direct, all straight rods, very direct and very controllable. And this is the head that gets mounted on top of it. And you can see, again, all lightweight aluminum drilled out for weight. And then we've got a servo motor that controls the eye blinks and a little
Here are the eyes, right here, okay?
Yeah, we're looking in the backside. And then we're all controlled by this little computer card that we programmed to give a random blink performance. So every 6 to 8 seconds, it blinks automatically. So it kind of looks like it's alive all the time. And that's totally operator free. You turn it on and it just goes, does its stuff.
This is truly amazing stuff.
So this is the top half. It's missing its lower jaw, which is over here. And that fits in.
Now, the one that went to Santa Barbara, they named it. They called it Duncan.
Yes.
Do these guys have names yet?
You know, not yet. I imagine they'll be having a naming contest similar to what the Santa Barbara Zoo did.
Well, Eric is a lovely name for a dinosaur.
Yeah,
isn't
I think if you accompany that with a check, they'll be very happy.
Well, that ain't gonna happen. This is really, really cool stuff. And if you want to see these things in person, out in Palm Desert, California, at the Living Desert.
Living Desert.
Check out their website. And then see, well, this one soon, in a couple weeks.
Yeah, a couple of weeks. Got the Parasaurolophus, the T-Rex, and a baby Triceratops they also have. So
3 dinosaurs come to life.
Yeah, absolutely. We love doing it.
This is cool. I love seeing it.
Great to see you, Aaron.
Wow.
Woo!
The Kyoto brothers.
This has been Dinosaur Update.